Hello, Mark from Burn Bibles here with another video update on the channel. We have an exciting thing today. We've had a package delivered from Cambridge University Press. We are the Midlands stockist for Cambridge. We partner very closely with them, and we have some products that they've sent me to feature on the website and to show you guys about, to photograph and to showcase. So let's get into this package and see what we've got. Hopefully you'll find this interesting. If not, then I suppose there will be plenty of other videos for you to view and enjoy on the channel. I will be looking at these very shortly. These are Bible marking pens that we'll be going through and doing some testing of, just to help you guys with your choice. I've done extensive research and tests over the years, so hopefully you can benefit from that as well. So we're in, and let's have a look at what we've got. Just remove this stubborn piece of packaging. Okay, we have the which Bible brochure. This is really quite interesting. Takes you through all the translations that they've been over the years, and a sample piece of text for each. That's quite interesting. We have their insert, Recognizing a Fine Bible, which comes in their brochure. Again, very interesting and well worth a read. Right, now we get into the meat of things. We have here the New Cambridge Paragraph Bible, which I was very interested in to get hold of. It's the King James version, but it's been put into a new format. This is a nice sturdy hardback, but they also do it in French Morocco leather, and as you can see, it's a very clear printing of the King James. With it has some modern changes on it. All the spelling is put into a modern format, so although it is the King James version, it does have modern spelling, and we can see that there's a bit of a margin there, and that's got some references and some helps in there to explain some of the words that are in the text. It's a paragraph format, as you can see, single column, but that's actually really very nice. I like that. That is pretty decent. It doesn't look as if it's red letter, but as a readable book, that's really quite nice. I sometimes struggle with single column layouts, I must admit, but this one looks as if you could read it quite happily, or without getting too lost on the page. It's quite clear. So that will be worth a closer look here on the channel. So that's one. What else have we got? Okay, so this is the Concorde Reference Edition. The Concorde Reference Edition, which is a one of their mid-sized Bibles, and here we have it. I believe this is in calf split. It's just over a hand size. It's not quite a hand size Bible, but it looks good, this calf split, doesn't it? It's got some nice grain details, and oh look, it has thumb index, which is very nice. Thumb index is one of those things that can be helpful, can perhaps divide opinion, but that's really quite nice. Look at that. That is a nice double column format, which I tend to prefer. It has the center column only for references, but it has these bold, instead of putting letters into the text, what the Concorde does is it uses these bold verse numbers, so you can quickly see that there's a verse here, verse 16, that there's a reference in there to something in that verse, and it's a alternative rendering or a word explanation, or it's a cross reference. So instead of little tiny italicized letters like A, B, C, D, and then A, B, C, D all the way through there, which can be a little bit confusing, this puts it in a clearer format. So let's go to Matthew, which we can do quite nicely with the thumb index there. It is a red letter. Looks like quite a bold red letter there. It's not a pinky red letter. sometimes they are, or orangey. That's a really nice crisp format. That is very nice indeed. Looks like we've got a concordance in the back, a decent sized concordance in the back, and there'll be some maps, I dare say, as well. Yes, there's some maps there. That's a nice binding as well. That's the calf split, which isn't an expensive. It's not their top binding. So that's nice. That's going to be nice to get a closer look at that on the channel. That's the Concorde reference. Not too big either. I like that. That's a promise. Let's put the ribbons back in there. So that's the Concorde reference there. Let's have a look what else we've got in this box. This box of goodies, and this here is the large print text version. So this is a text Bible. There's no references in here, so this will be listed on the burtonbibles.com website in the text section. And this is in a cameo text large print, so it's going to be large print, and there we have it. Nice large print format. No references to clutter the page if that's what you're after. Double column format, very slim and trim gutter, not much margins there. It's not a red letter. This is the black letter version, coming in a nice sturdy hardback that you could probably throw around a bit, and that's really very nice. That is a nice large print, but it is the full Bible as well in a not huge format. That's a little bit bigger perhaps than the Concorde reference that we just had. In fact, it's about the same size, isn't it? Look, same size, a little thicker, little slightly larger pages, but that's quite nice as well. If you're looking for a large print format, if your eyesight isn't great, or you just want a nice clear read, that's also one that you could look at, the King James version, the large print text edition. So let's go from something big to something small. This is the Pocket Reference edition. It says it's the red letter edition. King James again. This one's in their grey imitation leather. I wanted to see what their imitation leather binding was like. So here it is, really small. I've got small hands anyway, so that is quite small. We have a nice grey matching ribbon there. We've got some gilding on the edges. Now, of course, it's a small Bible, and it is a full Bible with references, so it will be small print to get into this size format. There's the spine there, but that's quite attractive, and to be honest, that is a nice flexible cover. Nice flexible cover there. Not the expense of a leather binding, but that's quite a nice feel to that synthetic binding. It's red letter, as you can see, and it's small print, but you know, if you're looking for a full featured Bible that will fit in any pocket, you couldn't go much further wrong than this. It's got everything that you need, and if you can read the print, then it's happy days. So that is the Pocket Reference edition, red letter in the grey imitation leather. That's an interesting Bible. So let's have a look at something else, and let's go to something slightly different again. This is the PIP Minion Reference edition. So this is quite a well-known Bible. It's in brown goatskin leather, King James version. Oh, we like that. Oh, it's got some art gilt edging, red under the gold. So this is the goatskin binding. This is a nice supple leather, goatskin as it says there. Really nice. Looks like it's edge lined as well. Yep, it's edge lined, which gives strength to the binding. This is the PIP Minion reference. So we open it up, and of course it's a smaller Bible. It's a hand-sized Bible, so it will be, the print will be on the smaller size. But there we have it, double column with the references in the middle. And you can see that handily these references are bold in the column, so you can see 1713. You can immediately see where it's relating you to in the text of the Bible. So that's nice, that is. And this is it's not a red letter by the looks of things, black letter edition. But the PIP Minion is great because it's such a portable Bible. It's full featured, just like that pocket is, but we do have slightly bigger pages and a bigger typeface as well, which helps. And it comes with the Reader's Companion, which is a sort of cross between a glossary, like a dictionary, and a concordance. So it gives you plenty of references as well, and that's what that's doing there. And of course, you've got the Cambridge maps in the back as well. And that's a nice grain, lots of character to that binding, and that's really quite nice. I believe the goatskin one retails for £80, so that's not too bad at all. Also available in some lesser bindings as well, so like the calf split binding. So that's the PIP Minion reference edition in brown goatskin leather. That's very nice as well. We'll be featuring all of these Bibles in more detail with their own videos. And let's look at this, which is the King James Version. This is the Emerald Text edition. So this is going to be a slightly smaller format than the large print that we had. And there we have it. That's a hand-sized Bible as well, in a nice sturdy hardback binding. All of these hardbacks come with a dust jacket, which is nice, and that's what it looks like underneath. So you may want to keep the dust jacket on or not, as the case may be. But there we are, nice, clear, readable text. Let's just compare it for interest's sake to the large print. So there's the large print next to it. Obviously the large print is a bigger Bible, and as you can see, it's bigger text, but that emerald text is really quite clear. It's not a red letter, but that's nice and readable. I mean, I think readability is a massive. It'll be a common theme in my videos. You know, it's nice to have a nice binding. It's nice to have a good quality binding, but more important to me is how are you going to use the Bible, and what do you need out of the Bible? Do you need the references? Is it a study Bible? Do you need portability? Are you going to take it around a lot? Is it going to sit on your desk a lot? You know, all of these things are important when you're considering a Bible, because they'll influence what you need. So that's a nice one as well, the Emerald Text Edition, also available in a French Morocco binding, which is worth bearing in mind. And then, just to keep this video brief, there's one more item in the box, and that's this, which is the Personal Concorde Reference Edition. So as you saw at the beginning of the video, we had the Concorde reference, which is, I'm going to put there for comparative purposes. This is a smaller Bible. This is a hand-sized Bible. This is a Mark hand-sized Bible, to be accurate, and this is in the black French Morocco. So we've not seen a black French Morocco binding yet in amongst those Bibles. We've had imitation leather, we've had the calf split here, we've had a hardback, and we've had a brown goatskin. And here is the Personal Concorde Edition, which has a thumb index as well. Obviously it's a smaller Bible, so the thumb indexes are smaller as well. And as you can see, there's the page. Doesn't want to lie flat as well, but that's because it is a smaller binding, and the French Morocco does tend to be a little stiffer. It's a thinner leather that's on the boards, so it doesn't want to lie as flat, but after breaking it, I'm sure it probably would. And there we have it. That's the page size, and we can compare that to the Concorde reference here. So it's a smaller Bible, but still fully featured. Has the center column for the columns of text there, and actually when you get the Bible up at the normal sort of height that you would be reading at, it's actually very clear, very legible. It does have pronouncing text. The paper is quite nice in here actually. It does have, of course, as the Concords do, has a full concordance and Bible dictionary in the back, and also your maps, of course, which are there. But this is quite nice actually. This is Concorde reduced, so it is literally just a reduced version of the Concorde. So, you know, let's put these two siblings next to each other. As you can see, the Concorde, the personal Concorde is slightly thicker as well to make up for that reduction in size, no doubt. So they sit quite well together, and this French Morocco is actually quite nice. You can see that it's a lower cost binding, but it's really quite nice. Has lots of character to it, and there you can see. I'll just close up of that French Morocco leather. So it's not edge lined or anything, and this is a synthetic liner that's pasted down, but it's actually quite a nice Bible indeed. There we go, and it's a red letter. But that's nice and clear. And just for reference again, that is the Concorde, the personal Concorde. So we'll look at these all in. I'll do individual videos for these, but I just thought it would be useful to have a little look and unbox that package from Cambridge, and we'll be bringing you more content on the channel, and in particular we'll be also looking at these range of Bible marking pens, and we'll do a video on that as well. So I hope you found that interesting. Do subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep you abreast of all the packages that we receive and all the new products and all the best Bibles from Cambridge. So hope you found that interesting. Thanks again, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.